Elon Musk just gave a pretty big update on the Tesla Cybertruck that gives us a lot of clues on where Tesla is with the ramp of its much anticipated truck. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So here's the post from X. Here's Elon Musk. Just drove the production candidate Cybertruck at Tesla Giga Texas. Here's a picture. Here's Elon. I don't know if you can see his face right there. Looks like a happy guy. And below that picture, he said that I think this is our best product ever. But really the word here that I want us to focus on is the word production candidate. And the reason why that's a big deal is that it's a different kind of verbiage that Tesla and Elon Musk are using to describe where Cybertruck is in its ramp. And so the slightest change in verbiage really points directly to where they are in the process of building this truck. Now, production candidate is different from the usual verbiage that Tesla has used to describe where they are in producing this truck. This is a slide from Tesla's latest quarterly earnings report with a bunch of people and the Cybertruck right here. And this was described as the first RC unit. RC stands for release candidate. Now, what's important about that word release is that release candidates versus production candidates describe where they are in the process of building a car. And the key takeaway here is that release is before production. And production now basically means that Tesla has worked through all the kinks that are holding up the production process. And now they are in the super honing in phase of getting the panel super tight, the trims super tight inside, and ensuring that the process to build the car is as smooth and efficient as possible. Which basically means that if we look at it from a list perspective of where a car usually is, to build a car from design to deliveries, you start with design and prototype. And in the last few days, Tesla has been in the testing and validation and production phase of getting the Cybertruck out. Now it really seems like they've exited the testing and validation phase and they're now very much in the production phase. And the biggest things that's holding them up to go from production to deliveries are the EPA when it comes to the efficiency and range ratings, and the IIHS, which is for safety. And so I think this points to the fact that the delivery date and the pricing, the final pricing for the Tesla Cybertruck is super, super close, potentially days away. I have a bet out there with myself that it's going to be September 28th when the delivery date will occur. And so that means that the announcement for that delivery date should be quite soon. I could be wrong, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. And once that delivery date is announced, we should also get the pricing for the vehicle. If you're enjoying this so far, go ahead and throw me a like. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now, in conjunction with that picture, there was also an email from Elon Musk. This is a leak that I saw on X a few hours ago. Now, it's tough to 100% confirm that this is 100% from Tesla, but me having worked there about 2 years ago, this very much reads like an Elon Musk email, super direct, very few wasted words, and very, very straight to the point. Let me go ahead and read you the email, which will give us an idea of where Cybertruck will be moving forward. Due to the nature of Cybertruck, which is made of bright metal with mostly straight edges, any dimensional variations show up like a sore thumb. All parts of this vehicle, whether internal or from suppliers, need to be designed and built to sub 10 micron accuracy. That means all part dimensions need to be to the third decimal place in millimeters, and tolerances need to be specified in single-digit microns. If Lego and soda cans, which are very low cost, can do this, so can we. Precision predicates perfectionism. Now, the timing of that email is very interesting because it coincides with the picture that was posted on X and him announcing that he just tested a production candidate. But I think there's a few things we can take away. One is that Tesla is truly, finally ready to get this thing going into customers' hands. But then the other takeaway from this email is that the ramp is likely going to be very, very measured. It's going to be a lot slower than probably a lot of people hope. And there's two main reasons why. One is because of what Elon said in that email, that there's going to have to be a lot of precision and they have to be super, super tight with tolerances to ensure that the car looks great from the outside and the inside. But then the secondary thing is that Tesla is not dependent on the success of the Cybertruck. And the reason why is because they have the Tesla Model Y, the Model 3, and the S and X, which they're selling millions of units of now per year, that have the company profitable. And in the past, Tesla, with their previous releases, were quite dependent on those models to reach profitability. So it was in their best interest to get those units out as quick as possible into the masses so that they can start making some money so that they don't go bankrupt. And so I fully expect Tesla's ability to get quality under control with this car to go much more smoothly than the other vehicles that they've released. It's no secret that Tesla does suffer from some quality control issues, especially around trim from my experience, having owned the cars and having been at the company, these aren't some crazy things that render the car unusable, but they're definitely, squeaks, rattles, little things here and there that the company, when they initially release a car, they deal with, especially with their super early models in the Model S and the Model X. However, with the Cybertruck, what's very interesting here is that Tesla has created this environment to really hone in quality. And I fully expect them, once the Cybertruck's released, for the earlier models to be a lot higher quality than the initial versions that they shipped out with their previous models. Now, this is just a guess, but I really do feel like that's going to be the case. In addition to them having a lot less parts, a lot less pieces in the truck because they're not using a paint shop and because they're using castings, which is going to remove a lot of the complexity that usually causes those quality control issues. Now, on the flip side, Tesla is battling with a 1.5 to 2 million reservation wait list. That is a gigantic. That's so big. That's so many reservations. And so the problem here that Tesla's going to have to battle through is how they're going to balance this sort of environment that they're in. They want to get the quality right. They want to make sure that they're ramping very, very smoothly, but they have a ton of customers waiting. Now, one thing that Tesla has going for it is that people have waited already 4 years almost. And so an additional few months in their head probably is not like a huge deal, I would guess, but it's still a very long wait time. And some of the latest guidance we got from Tesla is that they're aiming to build somewhere between 250 to 500,000 Cybertrucks per year once they're fully ramped. That full ramp is going to take a while. It'll probably take a couple years to hit that top number, either if it's 250 or 500,000, but it will take them a little bit to go there. Now, of course, if you look at their wait list and look at their fulfillment rate that they're trying to hit, that's about 4 years to fulfill the backlog in the best case scenario if they're running at 500,000 units per year right away and their 2 million reservations hold. Now, it's very likely that a percentage of those 2 million reservations will drop off once pricing is announced if the pricing is higher than most people expect. If it comes in lower than what most people expect, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen there. I'd love to hear your thoughts about that dynamic. It does seem like Tesla is in a little bit of a little pickle with the Cybertruck because it has so much demand, and we're not even talking about the kind of noise it's going to create once it hits the streets. A lot of people with their cell phones and all these news outlets and all these rap videos start showing this car because of its very unique look. So from my standpoint, I'm going to be looking out for clues on the speed of ramp. This is going to be super, super important to gauge if Tesla is on track to get as many Cybertrucks as they need to ensure that people aren't upset with the wait time. And it's also going to be heavily dictated by the pricing that Tesla is going to come out with for the truck. I'm going to be tracking those two things extremely closely, as well as what Tesla is up to in the rest of the EV market as well. But I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below as far as what you're gathering from this latest thing that Elon Musk has posted. And I would love to hear if you think that we're as close to the launch date as I am. I'm going to take a few seconds to thank you for stopping by and watching my videos. About 69% of you are not subscribed. And as much as I want that number to stay there forever, I would appreciate it if you click subscribe to support the channel. Super easy. It will help my videos reach a wider audience. And if you'd like to go above and beyond, I have a link to my merch in the description below, as well as Athletic Greens, which is a supplement that I take every single day. You'll get free travel packs and vitamin D with your purchase. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was informative and helpful. It's happening. I mean, we're almost there. It really feels like we're almost there. And we'll see you on the next one, hopefully with some very good news. Take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.